Joe deleted his league. Huh?
You playing now?
Yeah.
I thought you stopped it.
I stopped that particular game.
Come on, you can close the door. Hurry up. That hurt, Mom. Well, good. Wrap it up.
So I'm doing the Richard Sherman. Playing Richard Sherman at cornerback, man. With the Niners. In which, I don't know, man. I hope they, like, I like the fact that they did put jam mechanics into the game. But they don't work, like, I don't know. They don't work realistically.
And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 20-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Out of the gun, Newton.
See, oh, man.
But it's incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Newton.
Oh, shit, it's a run.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now Stewart on first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the
Did the roster? I updated it last time I played, Antonio. Yeah, Alexander, we back, man. I didn't like Fortnite. I did not like that game. First of all, I don't like dying and then having to go back to a lobby and all that. Like, I don't know. I don't care for first-person shooters like that. Well, it ain't first-person. It was a third-person shooter. No, I didn't like it. I just don't like it. It was hard to get into. It wasn't very interesting to me. So, yeah.
By the way, partner, that was a 30-year-old running back carrying the ball.
Turned 30 back in March, did Stewart.
Yeah, I know that people say that you're not supposed to at the age of 30, but Jonathan Stewart, good style.
There we go. I mean, a lot of games are repetitive. That's not what it is. It's just, I'm not into it. I don't see what the hype is about. But I'm not a big, like, PvE player. Like, I'll play it in Destiny. I like playing Destiny. I play a PS4 player. Yeah, man, PlayStation tripping, Trevor. And it probably would be fun if it was a group of us, like subscribers and stuff playing. But yeah, it probably would be funner playing with people. I can't get down with that by myself.
Want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
Man, I don't feel like playing with Richard Sherman. I'm finna play my other franchise.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
No, we're not doing that. We're gonna play our other franchise, the one where I think I'm quarterback in there. And there we go. What is this one? Nope, that ain't it. Dadgummit. I can't wait for Madden 19 either. Lunny, you on Fortnite, man? I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't enjoying it. Was it, man? I was not enjoying Fortnite. First string corner, Richard Sherman. How is that on? Why does it have that date though? They said August 30th. It ain't March 12th. Let's try January. I think that was the last one I started. Yeah, there we go. This is the one.
Take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yep, and we are 3. Did it say we 3 and 4? Nah, Rex ain't ducking, man. He just 3 and 1. Rex ain't ducking, man. They working on the next Madden, so they working on the next game. So I mean, he I mean, you literally got 5 months away from release. I'm pretty sure it's all hands on deck.
Upcoming matchup.
There we go. Let's play this one. Isn't touched. I'm not. Dude, don't nobody want to do this. Why did I start training? I didn't even mean to start training. Rex, okay, so this is the thing though, Alexander. Rex isn't the one and I've made videos on this because a lot of people have this mixed up. They don't have it right. Rex is the creative director. Yes, he is. But that doesn't mean that what he wants to do with the game, the executives above him are going to let that happen. It's not like we know what he wants. He's told us what he wants in Madden. The fact that it's not in there isn't on him. It's on, first of all, resources, and it's on the higher ups. And he said that to me even on Twitter. That he's fighting that battle every day. People just attack Rex because he's out there.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a very good defense. The Steelers are top 10 in fewest points allowed, and they'll be up against that Jaguars offense that wants to hang a big number on them. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon.
Yeah, that's the only thing. So
They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
with that, that's with Rex and them. So it ain't really on him. It ain't on. I mean, it's on Rex, but like I said, he's not getting to do what he want to do with the game because like last year they wanted to put in long shot, and I refuse to believe they worked on that for 4 years, man.
Now the rookie first rounder from LSU is Leonard Fournette, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great.
But yeah, I mean, I really doubt that they won't do something with franchise mode this year.
Either way, it would take that out of production.
I really doubt that. They won't get mud in franchise mode. That's two different things, Jesse.
I love it. A scout told me that with his running style, this guy's always the hammer, never the nail. But also has the ability to
Yeah, Trevor, I agree, man. I need that franchise mode. That's what I said. That's the foundation of Madden. Like, I really wish that Mutt and franchise. I wish Mutt was a separate game, like how they did with NFL head coach. Wow, get up, get up, get up! God dog, get up! Why do you take so long to get up? And then threw it to the wrong person. Where's the sense of urgency? And then they did a patch, but it don't really do nothing. Mud is mud. Franchise mode is franchise mode. Enough said. It is. I mean, they don't. Mud is not in any way incorporated in franchise mode, though, y'all. Come on, get rid of the ball. Golly. Yeah, mud is not. Mud is not. It don't has nothing to do with it. That's what I don't understand. People even playing mud for. Like, if you want to put random players on random teams and play against your friends. It's a thing in franchise mode called fantasy draft.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when
It's caught inside the 25.
You have a fantasy draft on franchise mode that you can put whoever you want on whatever team. Like, I don't know, man. It's a money grabber. It is. I mean, y'all, okay, yeah, people say the gameplay bad. I don't know, man. I see it sometimes, and then sometimes I don't see it. Like, I should have went inside to begin with. That's my fault. That was touchdown. I don't know, man. I'm not one to like just sit there and nitpick on stuff, because the truth of it is, it don't matter what game you have. It don't matter what game you have. It's gonna be something. No game is perfect.
Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back.
The only thing I think that's kind of that Madden Ultimate Team is.
Certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row.
Continue to the next moments. Yeah, Ultimate Team to me, I mean, people like it, and that's fine. I just really wish they would just make it a separate game. I mean, you don't have nobody working on a college football game. You could hire a team to work on MUT, and people would play it. Because there's people that play MUT that don't play, that don't even play franchise mode. It's kind of like, what's up, Lucky? Or Drew, what's up? It's like, it's kind of like in Destiny, for instance. You have people that play PvE and people that play PvP, and then you do have people that play both, but
There was an opening, still ended up with a solid game.
On second down, here's Fournette.
see,
Short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense.
what if they made franchise players pay to put the new players in, like after the draft, so if they went into? No, man, don't say that. Don't give them no ideas, Trevor. I don't know why they just don't do I guess they can't do a roster update because some of them haven't officially signed their contracts, but they can still put them in the game. I don't like that because they put them in MUT. Like, after you see the draft people, after the draft, those players will get put in the game in that. I think the reason they don't do it for franchise mode is because they want people to buy the game next year. I mean, what's the point of buying the game if it's just a roster update? It could work. I'm gonna ask Rex now, not to pay for it though, but
some space here. And he slides to avoid the hit. 10 more there and another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides.
Do Madden give you that Sunday feeling, Jags and Steelers? No, Madden doesn't give you that real life feeling. NFL, it's tough to do that with the NFL anyway, because with the NFL, you don't have to like win every single game in the NFL. Like, it ain't like college. You know, if I lose a game in college, that could cost me the national championship.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
Down at about the 6-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
It will be ridiculous. And that's one thing that the game, like Rex said it himself at E3 last year, at EA Play, I mean. He said he wants the game to feel like Sundays. He wants it to feel like when you turn it on the TV and stuff. It does. But see, it ain't that Madden don't.
He is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down and made a play defensively.
It ain't that. It's just the way that the football is. Even on Sundays, like when you watching the games on Sundays, early in the year, people not tripping if their team's winning or losing. It's whenever, okay, now it's time to make playoffs. That's when people tripping. In college, it's like from the very first game of the year, it matters. It matters. It's just not like that in the NFL. Y'all getting it mixed up, man. Y'all listen, man. It ain't on Rex, man. Yeah, Trevor, that would be really cool too. Like if you the coach or the GM or something like that. Alexander, you want to know who was the creative director behind NCAA, especially NCAA 14? Rex Dixon. Rex was the creative director for NCAA as well. He was. He said that at E3 last year, the EA Play, I mean. Not E3. He was the creative director for NCAA as well. Why you think NCAA was good? That's why I've been telling them, man, they need to let you do what you did with NCAA. And he said, I'm fighting a losing battle. He said, I fight that battle every day. Yeah, Drew, they do. Lucky they need that. Fox and CBS, they need different broadcast teams. But yeah, Rex was the. Y'all ain't been. Alexander, you must ain't been watching my videos on Madden, because I've been saying that for a while that Rex was the one behind NCAA. That's why it was so good. That's why I be telling them, man, they need to let you do what you did in NCAA. Ooh, that boy got lit up. It's just money, man. It's just money, look. It's just money. EA Sports, it is the executives. It's the people above Rex. They you know, basically what they do, they say, okay, Rex, we're going to give you a budget. This is your budget. Get it done. And you can't get everything done with the budget they providing you. Ah, man, how did I overthrow him? Do I think they would do what they did last year? And no, I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do what they did last year at E3. Because the reason they did that last year at E3 is because they literally didn't have anything to show. I think we'll see a lot of video on Madden because they'll have a lot coming out this year from Madden.
Marcedes Lewis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
I think there'll be a lot of hype for Madden this year. I think they'll be doing a lot of gameplay videos. And I think they'll probably have a series where they release, you know, about this, new to franchise mode. I really think Madden 19 will be a big year for franchise mode. Where's the pregame hype? No American game of the week. Yeah. I agree with that, man. It ain't no, but you know what? I mean, here's the thing that people fail to realize about Madden. Madden has never been that way. Madden has never been a game that's like super hyped up. Every game is like matters and stuff. It's never been that way. The reason people are realizing this now is because college football is not in the mix. College football ain't in the mix.
Touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
They do talk trash, but not a lot, man. Madden's NFL game is just not like college, man. It's not. That's just what it boiled down to, man. You cannot point out a Madden where the games were hyped just like it was on Sunday, aside from NFL 2K5, and that's just because of the presentation. That's what makes NFL exciting. Is the presentation and stuff. Madden doesn't have that.
Defenders on that one. They thought that they had it. Instead, he was coated in.
Yeah, that's just a lot of stuff, man. But that's what I'm telling y'all. Like college football, when college football was out, nobody was concerned with that about Madden because you had it in college football. But go back and look at the Madden games, man. Yeah, 2K5 did the best thing. 2K was presentation, man. It was presentation in the off season. It was planning, game planning, and all. I mean, it was awesome. It was complete. Is what it was. I don't know why they just don't take some pages out of 2K's book. I'm throwing darts.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Am I on rookie, Antonio? No, I ain't on rookie. I ain't on all Madden, though.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
I don't play. I'm not playing this competitive because I don't care about it. The new one finna come out this year, so it's like I'm not serious about like, oh, let me play on all Madden. Like, heck nah. The game is stupid on all Madden, man. It does like unrealistic stuff. What it is I'm playing on competitive, so my attributes actually matter. Not like on simulation.
Forced out to his left. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
I appreciate that, Lunny.
Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Steelers haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Jaguars will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Midway through the first quarter, he'll jet out to the right on the run, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. The Jags go up by 4. 7. Coles got the reception, and it leads to a touchdown. Jags push their lead to 11. Jaguars with the ball early in the second. Lewis is the target here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Jaguars push their lead to 11. Now 1st and 10. Coles got the catch here. He gone as he sprints to the end zone. The lead now at 11. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando.
Okay, the mouthpieces ain't going. The mouthpiece is not gonna happen. I mean, people talk about mouthpieces, y'all, but when do you actually ever see your player to see a mouthpiece? You know what I'm saying? You still haven't owned 2K5 yet, Antonio? Oh, bro, you missing out. Yeah, you missing out. I'm going to play this last game of Fortnite, and I'm going to watch The Walking Dead. Oh, snap. New episode.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Yeah, the game engine, that's the same reason they can't do, it's the same reason they can't do, like the Pro Bowl. Like, not right now, anyway.
The play clock's running down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And an alley to run. And he's taken down.
What's good, David?
He gets this across the 25-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
That's what I don't like, is the screenplays. They do not block for crap on screenplays. I can understand they could do it better, man, but that's why I said year 2 and 19 you'll see there'll be a lot of gameplay fixes because the players should actually be on the frostbite in 19. Ooh, we beasting. See, if that was college, I would have scored. I miss college football.
Kind of harkens back to guys that used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Look out and fumble that. It is limited blocking, you right.
And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
Yeah, the crowd. I made a video about the crowd too, man. That's another thing. Like in college, they had the crowds involved and all that. It's just, man, the NFL is just different. It's different than college.
But it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st.
Nah, we going for it. We ain't kicking no field goal. Field goals for quitters. Field goals for the Patriots. I can't say that because they done won championships. Championship. Dorsey Dick. Yeah, the crowd's supposed to be loud, man. But this is what I'm telling y'all. the NFL is just not like that, man. If you watch an NFL game on television and then you turn around and watch a college football game on television, it is two different feelings. It's two different emotions. It's not as hype. It's not as hype, man. A college football game is so exciting because every single game matters. In the NFL, just being realistic, every game doesn't matter. They can come out and say every game matters, but it's only been one team in the history of the NFL that went undefeated. That should let you know a lot right there. And it's not so much because of the talent level in the NFL. It's game planning and stuff like that, man. It ain't. I don't think it has anything to do with the talent level. The reason why nobody's only one team in the history of the NFL has only went undefeated.
So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And some room to work. Powerful running.
Oh, got him!
Out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble.
I agree with that, Lucky. I can agree with that. Do I still play my DB career? Not really, Enigma. I really don't because, I mean, the mechanics, yeah, they added to where you're able to jam a player, but it's not realistic to how you jam in real life. Like, if I go for a two-hand jam, for instance, if the receiver releases inside or outside, then he automatically is open, and that's not realistic because if I'm going for a two-hand jam, I'm still going to move inside or outside along with that receiver. I'm just going to get two hands on them, and the game doesn't, they don't do that. Like, it should be based, the way that the defensive back mechanics should be based is off of strictly ratings. If my press is higher than his release, and I move my player to get a hand on him, it should be a jam. Some kind of jam. But they make it to where the receiver just blows completely by you untouched. Not to mention, they don't give you any experience for shutting down your wide receiver. That was touchdown, man. Yeah, they don't give you any experience for that. Like, if I shut down my receiver, in the NFL, that's a great thing. Yeah, Trevor, I agree with that. But like, if I jam my receiver, that's a good thing. If the quarterback look his way, don't throw it because my guy's not open, that means I did my job. The game doesn't reward you for that. The game doesn't reward you for that.
Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
It don't look good, you're right. NCAA, they used to juke. You know, you remember if you ran into the back of a lineman, your running back, if his awareness was good, he would automatically do a move that would keep him from running into the back of his own offensive lineman.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Shut my wide receiver down the whole game, no rewards. Yeah, exactly, man. You don't get rewarded for it. You don't get no rewards for it. They don't give you no experience for it. They give you experience for having a decent game, but you don't get no experience for shutting down your wide receiver, and that's just so unrealistic. And then, like I said, I'm happy that they did put the ability to jam your receiver inside or outside or whatever, but it's not a guessing game in the NFL. It's not a guessing game. It don't work like that in football. I don't have to guess if he's going inside or outside at the snap of the ball. When he's running, I'm going to position myself to where he's going, and then I'm going to get a hand on him when he's in range. They make it like if you're doing a jam, a straight up press, that you lunging at him. Nobody does that. I mean, people do that, but not intentionally. You know, it's just, it could be better. And I'm going to make a video on that tomorrow about the defensive back mechanics. I understand they have to do it for like balancing purposes to make it kind of fair and stuff like that. It's kind of like a little mini game. But my thing is, this is a simulation game. This isn't an arcade game. So if you're going to have it in the game, you need to have it realistic. Yeah, Enigma, I agree. Cornerback don't press or jam. Cornerback and not. They do, Lucky. They press and jam. I didn't jam some guys up at the line of scrimmage. But here's the thing: if you notice back in NCAA, whenever they put the jam mechanic in the game, if it didn't matter if they go inside, outside, or whatever. If you was able to get a hand on them, you slowed that receiver down. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying with that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that tomorrow. Why you open this so big? Huh? But yeah, that's why that's like that. I don't know, cause I played cornerback, so I get it.
That pass was illegal.
We going for it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll set up a throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they are going to score again. Yet another.
We're killing it.
As they just add to their totals.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers. What are you talking about, Alexander? PS4 Madden games. What you mean Aaron Rodgers on the Browns? Green Bay ain't let him go. I mean, I get why they don't make the running back automatically make a move, but I don't know. What Trevor said. When did Trevor say that? I'd have to go back. I can't go back and look at the comments, man. No, Rodgers ain't on the Browns. They got Tyrod Taylor from the Bills.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Fullbacks block both the right side or left, depending on where you felt the pressure was coming from. Derek, I want to say you can still do that, man. I thought they had it to where I know what you're saying. I was playing Madden and then got traded. It didn't make the news. Oh, okay, Trevor. I see what you're saying.
To see how you can improve your team.
Injury. Who's hurt? Paul Plofslunsky from Penn State. I remember when he got drafted. Let's play him through the injury. Hopefully, he excels. I was so disappointed uninstalled Madden because the franchise is bad. It is bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just playing it because it's the only thing football to play, and I got it because the game was cheap, and it's a good way to stay in shape. I'm just playing it because I just want to play some football. I know in the channels, the foundation of the channel is Madden, you know, and I'd be bad for me to like not do anything Madden. Even though I know I make the videos, it's fun. Like right now today, for instance, I don't have to make a video because I'm not only playing the game, but we're talking about it as well, you know. Rex, y'all, I sent the tweet to Rex a while back and asked him how many retweets did I need for an interview, and he said nothing, just ask. And I asked him, but he never replied. Now, I'm pretty sure it's because they're so busy with working on Madden 19, man, because it's only 5 months from the game being released. That is not a long time at all. E3 is what, 3 months away, maybe? It's March. It's really April. Finna be April. It's the end of March, really. May, June, July. It's what, 2 to 3 months away, so...
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, a very good defense will be on the field. The Jaguars are top 10 in fewest points allowed, and they'll be up against the Rams offense that wants to hang a big number on them. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, the fans in teal and black are ready to lock down the bank as you get a look inside Everbank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
If Madden 19 is trash, it ain't gonna be. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be trash. It'll be better than 18. Like as far as improvements to the actual franchise mode, there will be new things in franchise mode. I don't believe that they're gonna give us the same stuff that we have right now, and I don't believe that it's going to be something like, yeah, they're gonna add something, but it's gonna be small. I think that we will finally get a true career mode in Madden 19, where you're able to go through the combine, you're able to determine where you are drafted, no longer picking if, oh, I want to be a low pick, because Rex told us, pay attention to NBA Live's career mode or franchise mode. What he really meant was career mode, the one. And in the one, you're able to determine where you go in the draft based off of how you play. I'm seeing the exact same thing happening with Madden. And the way that I'm seeing that playing out is they're going to take some pages from Long Shot, where you're playing for the colleges, you know, where they put Texas and Oregon in the game. Expect, first of all, I like to think that there are going to be more colleges that are going to sign up to be used in Madden, because Oregon and Texas got a lot of attention from that, and it worked out well. There was no issues with likenesses or anything like that. That's also opening the door for an NCAA football game down the road. But just like 2K did in that basketball game, I feel like there's going to be a lot more teams involved, maybe 2 more teams. I'm looking at that EA Sports tries to get 4 college football teams to sign on. That way, you can jump into the game. You're going to start out at the college football playoff. From there, you're going to go, I don't see them doing a Senior Bowl. They may. It'd be cool if they did. But I see them also having a combine and a pro day, having both of them. And then from there, determining your draft stock with all of that. I think they're going to bring back old school, allow you to run the 40. My only thing about the 40-yard dash is they need to allow you to be able to tap the buttons, square and X, or square and circle. I mean, X and circle. Don't do that freaking analog crap, man. That stuff was so trash and it was so unrealistic. You could not run a good time with that. I know it's going to be like, well, people are going to run ridiculous times, but they can make the game to where you have some kind of mini game event or something that determines the kind of start that you have, and based off of the start you have, that's going to determine how good you're able to run that 40. From there, you're able to determine your draft stock and so on and so forth. And that tweet from head of franchise. And that tweet, Trevor, I didn't see what you said before that. What did you say? You said something about the tweet from franchise. What about the game? Players that just want the feel of football, no mud, no fantasy. That's what I'm saying, man. They need to cater to it'll be a franchise-built game this year, man. I've been good, Boots. What's going on, man? How do I become a game changer? When I asked Rex and them that question last year, they told me that I had to just let Creo or Creo, whatever his name is, on Twitter know, and I have. And I guess what they do is they kind of watch you, see what you're doing for the community and stuff like that. Which I guess I haven't been doing nothing. I've been making videos, but I guess they want to see people like live streaming and stuff like that.
Someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get him back with just one throw.
What's up, Noah?
Play clock winding down. Let's go. Out of the gun now on third down. And a catch made here by Marquise.
See you, Trevor. I guess Trevor leaving. I didn't see the comment, y'all.
Before he gets into enemy territory. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Timeout.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal. And
I like that UFC 3, man.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
Every player looks the same in Madden. I don't know. They look different to me. It ain't, and I will admit it ain't a lot of different body types. Or it's like the body types don't determine how they perform. OBJ play his DB career and he gets like 4 or 5 interceptions a game. It's so annoying because I can't even get one. Yeah, he been doing that for a while though. He's used to those mechanics.
Just because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Yeah, OBJ been playing. Like it takes some skill to get used to how the game plays on single player, and he's been doing that ever since college football. So that's why he's so good at it. You guys hear that? QBJ actually did some of the motion capture. He did last year, Alexander. They actually put him in the game too.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Room past the 20. He'll cut it to the right side.
Yeah, they even put him in the game last year. Did you guys? Yeah, he did, David. He was in the game last year. They put like one of the character faces or whatever. They actually put him in the game for it. He even had a hat and everything.
What are you going to call that? They call it a dive. A dive, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up, but I know one thing. Offenses love.
Yeah, QBJ, he been in there. He was in there, like I said, he was in there last year.
Against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Nah, you good, man. What's up, Tim? Long time no see. I don't like how the replay works. It's mad and I understand that, but that replay never works. In college, man, you be eating up the defenses with that play. Eating them up.
Some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third.
Am I getting MLB The Show? Yeah, I already got it pre-ordered. That and Far Cry 5. Now me, I'm trying to get Back Pocket Game Review. I'm trying to get him to get on the co-op with me on that Far Cry 5. Chucky coming back. Chucky awesome, man. Noah, you right, bro. And that's what I was telling Rex, man. I really wish that they would do like that's. Y'all, I made this video a while back. I've been good, Tim. How about yourself? I made this video a while back talking about how I wish franchise mode, like free agency, mattered in franchise mode because it doesn't. It's like it has no effect on the game. And lo and behold, this offseason, what's up, Game Changer? This offseason's franchise mode in real life, I mean not franchise mode, free agency has been crazy, man. Yeah, I'm playing Madden a little bit. It's been crazy, man. Jordy to the Redskins. Oreo in the building. Jordy Nelson to the Redskins. Michael Crabtree to the Ravens. You got Tyrod Taylor and Jarvis Landry to the Browns. I told y'all last year about the Browns, man. They didn't have a good year last year, but they got the tools in place to be good. I think Tyrod Taylor has a good year for the Browns. He might be the one to turn it around, man. This free agency stuff is crazy, man, and that's what I was telling Rex and them. Like, man, we need to get something. Like, Madden 18 doesn't make you feel that sense of seriousness in free agency. Like, okay, for instance, my thing was that in the draft. If you look at the free agency in the draft, it doesn't matter. Like, if you get a bad draft pick, it doesn't affect your team. If you pick up a bad free agent, it doesn't affect your team. And that's just not realistic to me. There needs to be something put in place to where those things actually matter.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Alex Smith to the Rams. Yep. And who else was that went to the Rams? God, it slipped my mind already. Marcus Peters. The Rams. Hey, the Rams. The Rams going.
Second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL.
The Rams going be on some people's heads this year, man. It ain't no reason why they shouldn't make some. It ain't. If they don't do something this year, man, it ain't no reason for it, bro.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to
The Rams, they gonna be straight, man.
Jaguars on third down.
Yeah, Joe Thomas. I told Clint Oldenburg on Twitter that Clint Thomas, Joe Thomas needs to be the cover athlete. He needs to be the first offensive lineman or lineman, period, to grace the cover of a Madden football game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
Man, that's just so much, y'all. I've been doing a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about that y'all bringing up and stuff. I've done videos on these in the Immersive Innovative series, man. Y'all just gotta go check it out, man. And I'm gonna start. I keep sharing that playlist. They told me good work. It was Rex, Clint Oldenburg, and John White. D.O. Mike got it. Nah, my mic. Do we have a crack in it? Nah, Game Changer. It's an old mic, man. If it's cracking up and stuff like that, it's an old mic. Plus, it's kind of broke too. I got to get a new one. So if y'all not hearing me right, my apologies. Ooh, I almost threw that pick. Does any team make trades with the Pats? Yeah, the Jets made a couple of them, didn't they?
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position.
For real, Game Chat, we got to set that up sometime, man. I'm off tomorrow, man. We can make that happen.
We'll see the Giants travel out to Denver to take on the Broncos. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20.
Y'all don't trip about this dude Blazing. That's one of my created wide receivers. I just put all this stuff up to 99 because it's my franchise and I can do that.
I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, Parker.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity.
Oh, okay, I got you, man. I got you, Oyo. Okay, I was like, Noah, my bad, man. I got you, Oyo. How you been, man? What's up? I was like, Oyo in the building, but I ain't see you in there.
So now this
Okay.
take over and they will have the football.
How football been going, man? Well, sports period. It's way past football season.
They'll come out throwing here on first down, and that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
You play like Blake Bortles? Is a college basketball game coming out? No, heck no. Basketball season ended yesterday. Dang, really? How'd y'all do? I've been good, man. Oh, yo, I've been good, man. I can't complain. A lot better than how I was when we were streaming Madden last time, man. Life is getting better, man. I actually got 2 jobs now. Not enough time to do nothing, but trying to open up my own gym. Trying to.
And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Nah, I don't know what's up with Ryan Tannehill. He didn't make my radar.
And they're going to get this one up to the 35-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Let's look back now at this closely contested first half. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have two teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. 1st and 10, Robert Quinn showing skill here to get to the quarterback. This goes for a loss of 9. Midway through the first quarter, Lee's able to get open here, and he'll be tackled at the 46-yard line.
I think Madden 19 will be good, Lucky. They need to change this halftime show. Watch this.
The Jaguars tie it up at 7. Now first.
And no update from Larry this week, apparently. We'll try again in week 7, but for now, let's get back.
See what he said? No update for Larry this week. We'll try to get him again in week 7. He basically made a comment talking about me skipping the halftime show. That is so lame. They could have used that time and that commentary to say something better. To talk about something else, or to do a different halftime show. You literally brought these guys back in this year to make comments about people skipping the halftime show. If you have an issue with people skipping the halftime show, maybe it's because the halftime show is trash. Because it is, man. It's trash. Nah, Tim, they ain't gonna release nothing on Madden 19 yet. It's too early.
Uncertainty equals turnovers, and this one winds up being intercepted.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
Where y'all going? Are you really? For what? Huh?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that?
All right, yo, appreciate you for stopping in, man. I'm finna hop off after this game anyway, because I want to give me some rest, because I'm tired. 9 out of 10 will be the same. Just I don't know, man. I think it'll be better, man. I don't think it'll be what everybody wanted it to be, but I definitely don't think it'll be what it has been, if that makes any sense. How did he drop that?
See what happens. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Yeah, I probably won't be streaming, man. I'm gonna get off here, give me some rest. See that? I don't like arm tackles, man.
Michael Brockers
sometimes when I play this game, I can't play it for, like when it first came out, I was playing it a lot, but I hadn't been playing it that much because, if not any, because every time I get back on it, I'm reminded of like the stuff that's just like, why is this like this in the game? Oh, we losing. I wasn't even looking at the score. Let's put some points on the board. I'm tripping.
44 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Man, forget the play clock. No, I'm playing timeout.
Whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
See, like, I've already lost 1 game this season. You know what I'm saying? And if I lose this game, it don't matter. It don't matter if I lose this game.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Boots, I've been playing different stuff. I've been playing UFC, golf. I was live streaming Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, I've been playing more than sports games.
Out come the Jags. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up.
What's up, Jake?
Why would you change anything? They got to be confident.
Welcome to Jake, man. I got off Fortnite, man. I just wasn't having fun with it, man. It's just the radio thing. Honestly, David, I hadn't heard anything back. Like, I did the last thing, the interview. Like, in order for me to have interviews, people got to pay for interviews, and people aren't paying for interviews.
And some space here. Finding room to the 20. No one there to help out.
What's up, Cam? What's up, Cam? What's going on, Cam? All right, Alexander, appreciate you for stopping in, man.
In the red zone this time. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
Down by a touchdown. Yeah, man, I'll play with you, Jay, because I got to play with somebody. Because that Fortnite by myself, man, that's probably why I didn't like it. It ain't a game to play by yourself.
Now a shotgun snap is a look to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Mark Barron
Cam.
coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw here.
I know. Houdini. See, why is he just standing there, man? Why? Oh, my gosh.
Incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They've hit it 50%.
Yeah, Jake, that was the same thing Trevor told me.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jackson.
Cam, you just giving yourself a shout out. Everybody can see what you're saying, bro. Plus, everybody already know you because everybody that's in the chat already know you. Well, everybody that's on the live stream right now already know you.
Will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And a touchdown, Jaguars. Jordan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Jaguars have moved down in front here in the
Man.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Jaguars getting set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Madden should be like FIFA. He slammed down the paper, the laminated paper. Because that's all it was. It wasn't even a clipboard. It's a laminated piece of paper. But see how excited the crowd is, man? It should be like that all the time.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back on.
Is mud football? I'd say no.
When they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
I'd say no. I don't like mud. I'm not a fan of mud.
last drive, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout.
What they calling timeout for? It ain't like they got time to score and win.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why did I juke that way?
Nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
What's up, Scott?
Stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here.
I wish Madden had John Madden and Pat Summerall. Which I don't think Pat Summerall. I think he passed away, didn't he? But I wish they had John Madden commentating. Do some throwback, man. Like, just go get him to do some, you know, or I would even pay for that package. Like, if they had a downloadable commentary package for John Madden, bro, I would pay money for that.
Words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time, and they will score.
I would pay money for that. Real talk.
Their mobile, agile quarterback, an 8-yard touchdown run, and the Jags take advantage of field position.
He ain't too old. He can still talk. That's all he need to do is talk. I ain't asking him to get out there and play football. All he got to do is talk.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
We scored 27 points in the fourth quarter to pull that win off. Because I didn't even know we was losing, man. I was like, hold on, we losing. I need to score.
They're up to 5-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles.
Yeah, man. Auto upgrade.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
See, I don't even go scout players, man. It ain't no point because the draft doesn't do nothing for your team. Like, it don't matter. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter. It's just a waste of time because it has no. First of all, the thing about the draft is this: the players that you draft, rarely do you even have. Okay, so let me put it like this: in the NFL, the majority of the first to second round picks they're gonna get some playing time. They're gonna make an impact. Right? Am I right about that? Yet on the game, when you draft players in the first and second round, the ratings are so low that you're not going to make them a starter, even if you needed a quarterback. So my thing is this, and I'm going to do a video on this too. Should attributes matter? Should attributes matter? Not saying like they're overall, you know, because, you know, overall, yeah, the game plays based off of their attributes, but in real life, you know, you may have a backup who may not have the best arm or fastest speed running back or whatever, but they're still a better overall player when they get in the game. Like, that's something to think about. What I think about free agency, in real life, it's awesome. Free agency is crazy this year, but in the game, same thing as the draft, there's nothing about it. What's up, Santa? Long time, man. Long time, no talk. What's going on, man? But yeah, so like this, I mean, I'm scouting these players. It don't mean nothing. They're a first round pick. I can get the first pick in the draft, and guess what? It ain't gonna make no difference because the players overall, I'll be lucky if his overall is an 80. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be somebody that you could just start. Lucky they already have official injuries in Madden. Whenever you do a roster update, like if you've already started a franchise, then the injuries are going to be based off of that franchise. But okay, here's the thing with injuries. You got to think the NFL is over that. So y'all ever realize I haven't seen anybody have a concussion in the game. I haven't seen it. The NFL monitors everything EA Sports does with the game. That's why you don't see people getting their helmets knocked off anymore. You don't even have penalties for head-to-head contact in the game because the NFL don't want people. They want to keep that stuff under the rug as much as possible, and so they don't even want that stuff in the game. You're not going to see a head-to-head hit. You're not going to see a flag thrown for a head-to-head hit. You're not gonna see concussions and stuff like that because the NFL don't want that light shined on them. They don't want that. So as far as realistic injuries, you're not gonna see anything like that. Now you may see like a torn labrum or meniscus. You may see like the generic regular style injuries, but yeah, you're not gonna see like the major injuries like that. You're not gonna see concussions and stuff. But that's just because. Yeah, I agree. It's not football without that, but the NFL, like I said, they're trying to protect an image, so they're not gonna show stuff like that. They don't want people to see stuff like that. That's why they're not gonna have that stuff in the game. So that's why you don't see it in the game. But see, like same thing, like scouting the players and stuff. It don't matter because they not gonna do nothing. Like these guys, they overalls and stuff like that. It doesn't do anything, you know. Does Madden still have career-ending injuries? No, I have not seen a career-ending injury, and that goes back to what I was saying about the game, how they monitor, the NFL monitors what they do with the game. Like, they don't want kids playing the game seeing that, like, wow, that stuff happens in the NFL. I don't want that to happen to me, and, you know, stuff like that. Basically, the game is a watered-down version of how it really is in the NFL. That's why that's like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is. It's watered down. It's watered down. Well, I mean, you could change the rating in the game. But like I said, the NFL, they're not going to do that. You're not going to see people getting their helmets knocked off anymore. You're not going to see career-ending injuries. You're not going to see head-to-head hits and flags because if you look at one of the most penalized things in the NFL, I'm pretty sure head-to-head contact is up there as far as seriousness. You're not going to see players getting fined. Like if you have a career mode in the game, you're not going to see players getting fined. Like if I do something stupid or if I do a certain dance in the end zone, which they even talked about celebrations, but have anybody seen any updated celebrations in Madden? I hadn't seen any. Because the NFL is supposed to be more lenient on those. And so with that being said, you don't see that in the game. But, you know, you see players get fined all the time. That's why you don't see different kind of cleats in the game because the NFL doesn't even allow the players to wear specialized cleats like they do in the NBA. In the NBA, they have they special cleats. It don't even matter the color. They can wear freaking rainbow colored sneakers if they wanted to in the NBA. NFL isn't like that. The cleats that they wear have to be team colored or black and white. And they can't have designs and stuff on it. They can during a certain month where they can like promote like a charity or something like that they're doing, but they can't have the like the shoes that they have in the NBA and stuff like that. So, but like y'all remember in NCAA 14 where you was recruiting and you find a diamond or a gem is what they call it. You don't have that here, man. Like, I really want to even simulate to the draft. It don't matter. The free agency, none of that stuff matters. It has no impact. I can play with the worst quarterback on the team and still compete in Madden because it doesn't matter. Like, there should be a production rating, and based off of their production rating should weigh heavily on the player's overall stats. For instance, instead of having an overall rating, I feel like they should ditch the rating system altogether. And I'm gonna do a video on this because it's really, really in depth, but I'll give y'all a brief rundown on basically what I'm thinking here. Is that instead of having overalls like throwing power, this and that, I think they should have the player's attributes standings. Like, as far as arm, they could just say strong arm, stuff like that. Don't put accuracy ratings and stuff like that. Just put their stats. What are their stats? Are they accurate? What is their passing percentage like? What is their completion percentage like? What is their quarterback rating? Now, as far as speed, don't have a rating for speed. List their 40 time. Strength, list their bench press and their squat. Things like that. Instead of injuries, having a rating, list that player's injury history. You see what I'm saying? Get rid of the attributes and then have a production grade based off of those in-game stats. And what that's going to allow you to, that's going to make free agency matter. That's going to allow drafting mattering, because then you're going to be looking at what is this player doing on the field as opposed to what's his overall stats. You see what I'm saying? Like this, for instance, we're looking at his stats. It shouldn't be like that. We should be looking more at like progression history, you see, or something like that. What did he have on his previous team that he was able to accomplish? You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. What was his stats in high school, or in college, or NFL, in college if he was a rookie and stuff like that. Get rid of the rating systems, because what the rating system makes you do, it makes you play the best overall players, but we know that's not what happens in real life football. You see what I'm saying? The speed kill, yes, speed does. That's why you list their 40 time on there, man. If I got a guy that's 6'5", 245 pounds running a 4.40, that guy is going to be a powerful individual. But that doesn't mean that he's going to be a good player on the field. You can go look at his stats and see like that, See, like here, we can go, let's go to stats and contract and awards. It should be more set up like this. Okay, so if I'm looking at this guy, he's a fullback. Okay, he's had 62 rushing yards. Okay, let's not look at him, because fullbacks are dead in the NFL. Just being real. Did you say she could take that to her room? Because they've been leaving stuff in their room. So let's use Leonard Fournette. He don't have any stats. Okay, but we'll use him anyway. So last year, for instance, now let me get somebody that's got some years on him. Chad Henne. Let's use Chad Henne. Okay, so looking at Chad Henne, I should be able to go to a player and look at this and say, okay, so say I'm trying to pick him up for this year. If I'm looking at this, I'm either not gonna pick this guy up. I'm looking at this wondering, why is he signed to a team? Because in the past 2 years, he's had zero stats at all. And the last season that he actually played and had stats, he only had 3 touchdowns. Only passed for 492 yards. You see what I'm saying? I would have to go all the way back to 2013 and say, okay, was he starting back then? What was going on in his season and stuff like that? Yeah, he a backup, Tim, but I'm saying, if I was looking at this, I would not have even signed this guy to be a backup quarterback unless I just absolutely had to have one, because he hasn't actually had any productive stats in the past 3 seasons. You see what I'm saying? You would have to go all the way back to 2013, in which he passed for 3,000 yards, but his touchdown to interception ratio, it wasn't good. And his quarterback rating, I'm looking at this. Yeah, he's a backup quarterback. You see what I'm saying? But the game should go off of that. The only numeral grade they should have is a production grade. That's what I feel like they should have, is a production grade. And they used to have a production attribute in college football. I think they still do in NCAA 14, a production attribute. And that production attribute should be an accumulation of their stats, as well as like any awards that they may have gotten and stuff like that. So you look at the contract or awards. Okay, he was drafted in the second round in 2008. That's his only award. So this guy hasn't got MVP. He hasn't made it to any. I don't know if he's gotten any Pro Bowls or anything. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, if I'm picking up this guy, he's going to be a backup. It's not to say that he can't have a good year. But you see, this conversation that we're having already is a lot more in depth than going to his skills and saying he's 71 overall. He's got a 81 physical grade. See, okay, look at this. This is perfect. You see what's on the screen right now? Look at their skills. His overall, okay, change that to production. Physical, that should be an attribute. How physical is this guy? Because he may not be the strongest or the fastest, but if this guy can take a lick and keep going, if he can bounce back from certain injuries, physical grade. Intangibles. What are his intangibles? It says it's a 76 overall, but what are intangibles? Intangibles are things that make a player good on the football field. If a player is smart, he makes good decisions, he's a team leader, he's good in the huddle, he doesn't get in trouble and stuff like that. Those are intangibles. His size, he's a 97, and his durability. Those are attributes that need to be relevant in the game that are not relevant in the game. Are they right here? Yes, but this is the only place that I can go to see that. You see what I'm saying? If this was relevant in the game, only thing this is here for is for people like me who are very in depth, who want to make it appear realistic. I'll go in here and say, hey, this guy doesn't have the intangibles to be a starting quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Well, let's go to my player, because my player is 99 on everything, because I'm beast like that. And let's see what intangibles they have listed for me, okay? Because I'm a rookie, so I don't have any awards. But you look at me right now. We're 6 games into the season. I've already passed for over 2,000 yards, 114 quarterback rating, 26 passing touchdowns with 12 interceptions. I'm a rookie. Give it to me. 9 sacks. That got a lot to do with it. Get off my back. You know what I'm saying? Awards. I don't have any awards. Actually, yes, I do. Wow. Okay, so I was undrafted because I created myself. Yeah, I'm 99, Tim. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But I've got player of the week in week 1, 4, 5, and 6. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, Marksman? But if you go to my traits, scrambling quarterback, senses pressure, ideal. See, I like this stuff. Keep this. This is the stuff that they should replace attributes with. Penalty, tendency, I'm disciplined. So that means I'm not making penalties. Predictable player, yes. Now, what predictable player means, it doesn't mean that players on the field can predict your playing style and stuff like that. It means that this is a guy who's not going to be unpredictable as far as free agency and signing contracts and stuff. Where is it at? Skill. Okay, so overall I'm a 99 because I'm a beast like that. My physical grade is a 99 because I'm beast like that. The physical grade comes to an accumulation of your attributes such as your speed, your strength, and stuff like that. Intangibles. My intangible grade is a 99. Why? Because my awareness is a 99. If you go back to my skills, my traits, my sense of pressure is ideal. My forcing passing is ideal. I'm clutch. I'm a predictable player, and I'm disciplined. Those are intangibles, and that's why when you see intangibles, that's why when you see those, that affects your intangible grade. My size is a 97. I'm 6'3", 220. I'm an ideal size for a quarterback, and I'm durability on 99. Yeah, my mic ain't loud. I'm just talking loud. I'm sorry, because I get excited, and I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Feel me? But anyway, my durability is 99 because my injury is 99. But these are the skills that should matter in the game. You see what I'm saying? But they don't show you this stuff. They have your attributes, and that determines your overall, and that determines how you play in the game. But I think that they should change that up. But like I said, I'm going to do a video on that because it's something, in my opinion, that that needs to be done. Like, let's go with Marquise Lee. Let's go with Marquise Lee, man. Let's check him out, and this will be the last person that I'll do on this. So looking at Marquise Lee, if he was a free agent, say I wanted to sign him to my team, In real life, I'm not going to look at his overall. I'm not going to go to his skills. I'm not going to look at his overall. Those skills, yes, I'm going to look at that. I'm going to say, okay, physical, he's a physical player. He has good intangibles, not great. They're good. He has good size, and he's a fairly decent guy. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to give him the overall grade. But I say, like I said, take that overall and change it to production, and this should be an accumulation of those 4 attributes: his physicality, his intangibles, his size, his durability, and also his stats, his production, and stuff like that. Appreciate that, Marksman. But then, okay, look at his awards. He was drafted in the 2nd round in 2014. Okay, so what about his traits? Is he a possession catch? Yes, he is. Can he run after the catch? Yes, he can. Does he cover the ball? Yes, he does. Does he keep feet in bounds? Yes. Is he a predictable player? Yes, that's good for free agency and stuff like that. Is he high motor? Yes. Penalty tendency is balanced. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying this guy has the intangibles. These are what affect your intangibles. He has those. I'm going to look at this and say, this is a guy that I want. I want a guy who can make the catch. I want a guy who can run after the catch. I want a guy who has awareness to keep his feet in bounds and stuff like that. And so then when you go to his stats, his career stats, I'm looking back and I'm saying, okay, he's been a fairly productive wide receiver, especially last year with 6 touchdowns. But as far as yards, 851 receiving yards and only 3 receiving touchdowns. I'm looking at that and saying, okay, this is a guy that we can get the ball to in space. He's not going to be that home run threat. He's not going to be that number 1 go-to receiver because your number 1 receiver should have more than 3 and 6 touchdowns on the year, in my opinion. Run after the catch, he doesn't have any. So this is a possession wide receiver. See, that's letting me know his style of play. This is how he plays the game. And he averages 56 yards a game last in 16 and then 75 right there. And average per catch. Okay, so this is like I said, it's a possession guy. You see, he only had 12 receptions. This is 17, so this is this year right here. So this is what we're looking at now. He had 6 touchdowns because I'm balling with him. But you look at last year, he's not very productive in the touchdown column. So this is not a guy I'm going to take and make my number 1 wide receiver. He's probably going to be a number 2 or a number 3 on the depth chart because of his production. So as a production grade, because of his stats, even though he had a year with 851 receiving yards, he only had 3 touchdowns. That's going to affect his production grade, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? This is, you see how engaging this conversation is about one player? And so what that's a lot better than just going to the player and looking at his overall, saying, okay, he's 83 overall, he has 84 route running, 87 catch, 91 acceleration. You see what I'm saying? See how boring that is? And those stats, they don't mean anything. To me, what means more is his confidence, first of all, is 63, and his skills. Now, you look at his analysis. This is what I like, too. Look at his analysis. What does it say right here on his analysis? Marquise Lee is the number 46 ranked wide receiver in the league based on his overall rating, putting him in the top 14% of wide receivers. Take away all of the core attributes. Put that analysis in there. That's his draft report. And I like that they do that even though he's not a draft prospect. You see what I'm saying? Now, take away that overall and make that a production grade. You get what I'm saying? And then here are his traits right here. If I'm looking at him in free agency, this is what I like. Okay, and this is here for every player. For instance, let me go into free agency. Let's do that. Let's go into free agency. Okay, let's say I need me a quarterback. Let's go to QBs. Okay. He's got 1 year. Let me find somebody that's got some experience in the league. Okay, Matt Flynn. Let's use Matt, okay? Let's use Matt, for instance. Okay, if I'm looking at this, I don't want to look at his overall. I want to look at what this guy has done. So let's go to his skills. Okay, Matt Flynn is the number 80th ranked quarterback in the league based on his overall rating, or let's say his production grade of 69, putting him in the top 54% of quarterbacks. Okay, so right there I'm saying, okay, he's in the top half of QBs. So that's not a bad place to be. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad place to be. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I look at his traits. Quarterback style, it doesn't show that. Sense of pressure, forcing passes. See, it doesn't show his traits right there. Predictable player, penalty tendency. So for that, we have to go here. Oh, see, I can't even see that. It won't even let me see it. I have to sign him to a contract in order to see his stats and stuff. That's not good. See, I don't like that right there. See, everything that I saw from my players who were actually on my team, I should be able to see that for this player right here, and I can't see that. I know what I have to do. Let's go to manage players. Depth chart, injury, salaries. Nope, I can't do it. I can't look at them. I have to sign them to my team to look at that. See, that's where they messed up at right there. That's where they messed up at. In order for me to see the same stuff that I was looking at with my players, I have to sign him to a team. This stuff right here, the overview. This stuff, I should be able to look at his stats, contracts, and awards in free agency. Why can I not do that? Why can I not do that? When I'm trying to sign a free agent, don't you think that that's something important that I need to look at? That I need to see? Let's look at Darryl Smith. He's been 13 years in the league. Look, I can't even look. I have to sign him. Overview, I cannot even look at his skills, man. Only thing I'm seeing is his overall. I see his analysis. He's in the top 16% of left outside linebackers. That's a guy that I want on my team. He's ranked number 25 in the league. But look at his traits. It don't show anything. It has the name, his linebacker style plays, but it doesn't show anything. Do y'all see my point? Why is the stuff that I'm seeing for the players that are on my team, I should be able to see those same things when I'm going into free agency or in the draft to sign a player. Because the only way you're going to see that is if you sign him to your team, and that's not realistic at all. See, right there alone, they're making free agency non-effective because I can't even see their stats, contracts, awards. I can't see any of that. Marquise Lee, let's finish with him. Okay. His contract skills. So we went through his intangibles and all that kind of stuff. His contract, we looked at that. Awards, we looked at that. His traits, we looked at all that stuff. So we did look at all the stuff for him. But y'all get what I'm saying as far as ratings and attributes. And like I said, I'm gonna do a video on that so that I can break that down and show that to Rex and them, y'all. So. But that's just a rundown. I mean, it'll be a lot more organized in the video. But I'm glad I did get that video so that I can upload that and show that to Rex. But y'all, I'm finna get off here, man. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching the live stream and whatnot. I'll probably live stream tomorrow too. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, thanks for watching and God bless. Bless ya.